Old washed-up movie star, KillerKyle finally makes his return in by 14, serving the role as the game's starter killer, and having a playstyle that I'd say no other Asian killer truly falls into of all-rounder. But does he set a precedent for a new killer playstyle, or does he just kind of fall flat? Let's get to what his abilities do, shall we? Trilogy Slash. KillerKyle will enter a stance where he can dash up to 3 times. There will also be a visual of the rough range of a singular dash, present in front of him. Hitting Survivor with Stash does 15 damage and will also make them bleed. Dagger Throw. KillerKyle throws 3 daggers in front of him, briefly slowing him while throwing them, and if the Survivor gets him, they take 5 damage and get slowness for 2 seconds and bleed for 4 seconds. Actor Stand-In. KillerKyle creates a scarecrow of himself that continues to move in whatever direction he was previously moving in, which doesn't probably work with diagonals at all and looks quite silly when it tries to move diagonally, but that's beside the point. Scarecrows emit his chase team and reveal survivors near them. It should be noted that you can have a max of 2 active at any given time. When the ability is first used, he is also temporarily cloaked and every survivor's location is revealed to him. Interestingly, despite its not being listed, survivors being highlighted from KillerKyle's abilities take 15% more damage from all sources, which is kind of important since it brings your M1 damage to over 20, so I'm unsure of why this is unlisted, but it's good to keep in mind. Dagger Throw can technically reveal survivors, but it's so brief you can only get like 1 M1 hit on them if you're literally point blank. The other damage thresholds gained by the 15% extra damage aren't noticeable though. KillerKyle is really the textbook definition of a decent moveset. Nothing more, nothing less, but he definitely has his flaws. Notably, while all these moves are fun on their own, together they only make a solid package. KillerKyle being a jack of all trades, master of none, really hurts when all of these moves could fit much better on specific playstyles, such as Actor Stand-In on an ambushed entity or Dagger Throw on a ranged one. It kind of pains me to say this, since KillerKyle is definitely up there as one of my most anticipated entities, even though there is still a gap between him and, say, like Spirit or Influence, which are my 2 most anticipated entities in the entire game, but on the bright side, at least he has some of the best skins in this game, and his brain off, hold W, and spam abilities playstyle can be enjoyable from time to time. So I still think he's overall a B tier character, but I was kind of hoping for a lot more. See you tomorrow for Collector, a character I'll be much more positive on.